Hello everybody! This is the HeadbangingLudicolo, and as you can see from the title, this is an Uber's battle I had against MrJamvad from the Pokemon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and basically this match was like off the charts good. It was, well, good is a very broad term, but I got my ass kicked, basically. I'm going to show you how and why is because of that Ho-Oh on his team. Basically, I think this entire match was like almost 50 turns long. That's how stally it was. As you can see from the team preview, he did indeed have a thing. Was that Groudon? That's what it's called. I use Rain in this one. I used Sun in my previous video, but my team does not exactly have very good Rain properties. I went for Toxic. It was fairly obvious, so very good that he switched into his thing. Now he withdraws his thing again. I do switch out, go into my Darkrai and get it poisoned because of his Toxic spikes. Now those spikes, I figure, well, it's not going to be a big problem. It's going to be over before the end. So I was kind of hoping to, yeah, that it wasn't going to be such a big problem. This was a very long match, but it did actually play a big role. So I sleep his Groudon right now, so I guess it's probably best for him that he got that thing sleeped and not something else that was potentially going to be useful for him. But yeah, I'm gonna have to die to a close combat right here. I kind of miss what I went for. I don't like it being this fast. This is like twice the original speed, because otherwise this video would be like 22 minutes long, and I didn't really enjoy that much. So he goes out into his Latios. I go for Ice Beam. This thing's gonna live it because it has some pretty good spec def. He now goes into his Ho-Oh. I'm locked into Ice Beam because I'm pretty sure that I am Specs. But I actually freeze it here, which is unfortunate. But, well, yeah, it didn't really matter in the long run because he just has Recover. And basically this thing is going to fuck my team up anyway, so it doesn't really make that big of a difference. But here he goes into he goes for Sacred Fire, which is in the range, so it's not going to do a lot, and I quad resist that. So yeah, he now goes back into his Groudon to get the Sun back off. My Surf is not going to do a lot anymore, but still, this is quite a lot. I think I am Choice Scarfed because Palkia does not have that much speed to begin with. This thing is Specs, so I do get my Rain back up, and basically my entire team threatens Groudon. So yeah, he is now still stuck with the Rain and stuff like that. Here he makes a very good double switch into his Latias because I figured I could kill the Ho-Oh with a Hydro Pump, but I can't kill the Latias. Apparently that looked like min damage though. It was Rain boosted. I'm Specs, so he had to be like max special defense, which I'm pretty sure he's not, because of, you know, looking at his team. His Groudon's probably defensive, his Fortress especially defensive, because that's generally what Fortress is in Ubers. But this is pretty much like, this is definitely a weather war, because weather is all over the place. He switches in his Groudon, switching my Kyogre, switching my Kyogre, switching his Groudon. Basically, I go for Ice Beam because I figured it to be a decently safe move, while his Groudon is still asleep, which I would have hated if my Darkrai was still alive because I could sleep something else. Now I go into my Deoxys attack, basically to try and threaten the thing out. I should have gone for Superpower here because I'm pretty sure that would have done a pretty hefty chunk to both Fortress and this Terrakion. Probably would have taken it out too, but I guess the way he brought his Terrakion in, I think it was Scarfed. Looking for him that damage, it probably is. Now I'd go for Draco Meteor to get a little bit of damage off on anything, but Ho-Oh does have pretty decent special defense, so it's going to take that pretty damn well. As I don't have a lot of turns left on my thing. I don't even know I just lost the name right there. Palkia. But I just switched back into my Kyogre. I've almost lost the Weather War. I think right here I have pretty much lost it. So, yeah. And his Ho-Oh's behind a sub, and that is very dangerous because his Ho-Oh is... Oh, I hate this thing. Seriously, I think this is the sub recover, just sub recover, not sub calm mind. It doesn't have calm mind. It has brave bird and sacred fire on the side. That substitute is annoying. Jesus. I think it also has life orb to go with that. Really, it was a very bad play for me to switch on my Kyogre before. I figured foddering something, but I didn't realize what I was foddering. This was a very, very long match. By the end, I was cooked. Seriously. I go for Psycho Boost here because it's stab. It's goddamn powerful, but it doesn't do jack shit to this Ho-Oh. So yeah, I'm kind of starting to lean towards thinking this is max special defense, max attack, or something like that. But I go for Thunder because Thunder is powerful, and I paralyze the Bulldozer, which is actually, I think that's the very same name I have on my Terrakion, except that mine isn't shiny. But now is probably Scarfed Terrakion is paralyzed, which is kind of good for me. That damage, I know it looked like it did a lot, but I'm max special defense and I have Reflect to kind of pair with that. So I go for Roost just to get all of my damage back. I knew that I could leave another one because of leftovers. So here I decided to fodder my Palkia, I think. I don't really know why I did that. Oh, probably because I could bring this thing in, get one last hit off, and it had to be good. So I went for Superpower because of power, just sheer power. He brings in his Physical Wall, which is just, that was a very, very great play because that basically cost me my Deoxys, which is just powerful in general. Now I go into my Choice Bandit Rayquaza, nicknamed Elduin, after the I think it's easily the main character of Skyrim. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I go for V-Create and kill off his Terrakion. Terrakion actually being a pretty goddamn major threat, so it's good to have that out of here. So now I think I got killed by that Latias. I wasn't really paying attention. But he goes for Sacred Fire on my thing. I go for Dragon Tail, not realizing that Dragon Tail doesn't phase you out if you're behind a sub. God damn it. I should have Whirlwind on this thing. But now he misses the Sacred Fire. Still doesn't matter at all. I think Dragon Tail is actually my only attacking move on this thing. I have Recover, or like Roost, Reflect, something, and Dragon Tail. I think I have Toxic? Do I have? I think I have Toxic. Well, either way, I got burned, which is just painful. Oh wait, I didn't actually get killed by that Latias. I just got forced out as he double switch, something like that. But I take a Brave Bird from this thing right here. Then I go for Outrage because I just want this thing dead, basically. So he goes for another substitute. Basically, doesn't matter if he does because I just get a lot of damage off on it, and or like he gets a lot of damage off of himself. Basically, I get a useless crit right there. I would have liked not getting that on that turn, but I got 3-turn Outrage, which is nice. I think that brings him down to the amount of HP that he can use substitute once more. But he just goes for Recover, which I find a pretty big pain. I think I just went for another Outrage here. My Reflect does wear off, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to die to another Brave Bird if it would have hit. But he goes into his Latias, which is going to outspeed me, basically. That is, by the way, how I knew. I was pretty sure that it was going to be just, you know, that he's not especially defensive. But basically, that was the game against MrJamvad from the Smuggle Mafia Battlefinder, and I realized that I've been talking very fast this entire match because I didn't have another choice, because this was fast. This was very, very fast. Basically, at the end, I just ran because I didn't want to have to go through another like 20 minutes of battling to have my Lugia die fair and square. So I ran. It was probably the better play. This was like a 3 or 4-0, something like that. I don't even know. It was good though. It was seriously good. Right. So I think this is my third Wi-Fi battle I have up. So yeah, I started my Pokemon Yellow Let's Play last week. So go check that out. It's good. It's gonna be good. I got quite a lot of battles, or quite a lot of episodes stocked up as of now. So basically, yeah, I think I have right now run out of things to say, and I have how many? 15 seconds left on this video. So how are you? Tell me, how are you? But yeah, guys, that is it for today, and I will see you guys next time.